The harder you work, the luckier you get. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. I am the hardest worker in combat sports and social media. Okay, so we're 6 o'clock in the morning right now. It's Thursday. So we started the morning at 4 a.m. Normally we start at 5, but 4 because I got a busy day. So we had a couple of classes this morning because we have fights not only this weekend, but next weekend and the next month. There's a lot going on. So like I say, I'm the busiest guy in combat sports and social media. So we're here till probably 10 o'clock. I get to do a podcast. Go up to Beverly Hills, train a couple people, come back down here, train 1 or 2 people. Hopefully my barber can get me in somewhere today because you got to have that look, you know, when you do a press conference and podcasts and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to go from that and then down to San Diego. So basically I'm from where I'm at right now. I'm in the center of San Diego. I'm in the middle of Los Angeles. So it's going to take me about a buck and some change to get up to LA and then do what I got to do there, a buck and some change. Hopefully I don't hit traffic, come back down, hopefully get my hair done, train 1 or 2 people, and then down to San Diego, which is about an hour. So we're all over the place. But I'm gonna take you with me today, put you in my back pocket, show you what's what, who's who, and how that whole thing goes down. And hopefully this might be the lifestyle for you. It's what I love to do. So I'm very fortunate to be able to do what I love to do. I get to train fighters. I get to train little kids. We are training a little girl here. She was here before 6 o'clock getting ready to wrestle with me. So I get to train kids, fighters, pros, amateurs, boxers, MMA. So women's self-defense, that's been a big thing. And I get to, obviously that's one of my favorite things to do. Everything's my favorite, but that's really close to me right now. So I get to work with a lot of women on human trafficking, self-defense, that whole thing. So there's a lot going on, and we're gonna bring you with us today and show you what's what and kind of speed it up and slow it down, and we'll figure it out. But if you have comments, if you have stories, please put it in there. But if this is what you like to do, we have training, fighting, podcast, promotion, self-defense, the whole thing we got going on. So it's a lot of traveling going on and just continually doing stuff. So it's a fun lifestyle. So let's jump in right now and see how this day ends up. So everything's always moving, going fast. So now I was able to nail down my barber. So today I'm driving to her to go get my hair done. But normally last time she did it was like 5 in the morning before we left on a plane. So she's versatile like that. But you gotta kind of give and take. So I'm off to get this thing cut up a little bit. So here we go. So I've been in this fight game actually my whole life, but my first pro fight was UFC 5, if you can believe that one or not. So I've been competing, coaching, promoting, anything in the combat sport industry you can do, I've done. I've managed, I've promoted, I've done referee, I've done cornerman, I've done cutman, I've done padman, I've starting my own organizations. It was setting chairs up or getting the tickets out, putting posters up. I mean, everything you can do in the combat sport, boxing, kickboxing, MMA, all that kind of stuff, I've done. So now the fruits of my labor all this year, I keep super busy. I mean, as busy as I want to be, which is kind of cool. This way. So with that said, right now I'm trying to bring you through the day with us a little bit. It's a little hectic. So we woke up this morning. First class is normally at 5. We did it at 4. We did some sessions because I got people fighting next weekend, next month. So that keeps me busy. So everything's going well. So this is a little bit hectic because I got all this stuff to do. I still have to drive up to LA. I have to come back down. That's an hour and some change. I got to come back. That's an hour and some change. I got to go back down to San Diego later. That's an hour and some change. And then sometime tonight I need to be in Las Vegas because why? Conor versus Poirier 3. So I have to be there for that. I have a podcast and some interviews. What's today? Thursday? And then I have to come back tomorrow, I think, or something, because I have a belt ceremony Saturday morning, and then I have to be back out in Las Vegas for the fight Saturday night. So I'm just going to kind of drag you along with me and we're gonna do some stuff, and I don't even know what's going on. So that's what we got going on today. So the last time we did this was like 5 o'clock in the morning at the fight shop before another fight I took off to. So she came to me. So now I just have the privilege, and I'm going to put Joanne's information in the specifics below. So if you need the best barber in Orange County, she's definitely worth it.
Alchemy Men's Grooming.
Oh man.
Thank you.
So obviously we made it to the barber in time. So now before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I have to head off to the post office to send some gear out. So we have some people buying gloves. I sell quite a bit of, even though it's summer, I sell quite a bit of sweatshirts. So I'm sending out some gear like that, sweatshirt, shirts, and then and go back to train a couple guys. So we're still putting the work in. And if anybody out there knows a good assistant, I'm definitely need one. So if you didn't know, here we go. So we finally made it to the post office. We're getting boxes out, packages out, all sorts of stuff, shirts, gear, sweatshirts, and I'm only like 45 minutes behind schedule right now. So you're picking up when I'm laying down, you're feeling my pain, so let's go finish out the rest of the day. Boom. So we're back at it again. Now, the best part of my day is that every single person I work with, I enjoy. It's good company to me. I bring value to them, they bring value to me. So, and another thing is too, every person I train is successful. Whether you see me rolling up their big old fat pad, or you see them rolling up in a Ferrari, but everybody I work with is successful. And I get different personalities I get to work with. Now this individual behind me started with me like 5 years ago. Now I can honestly say, and being respectful, this guy's a computer nerd. It's like a computer scientist.
I wear that proudly, computer scientist.
Computer scientist, this guy. So when we first started, oh my goodness gracious. So the martial arts background, the fighting background was not there. This guy, if you could have seen him 5 years ago, was nothing what he is now. Now he has a sense of humor. He's tougher than nails. As a matter of fact, when he gets up every morning, he eats a handful of these things and goes from there. So it's really cool to see the transformation in people and what they've done with me, because he's really helped me grow in a lot of different areas in my life, and hopefully I've done the same for him.
Absolutely.
But it's really a cool thing to be able to see people grow in the sport and hang out with really awesome people. So kind of where I'm going at with this whole thing, if you don't like, and this is going to resonate with a lot of you right now, if you don't like what you do for your job or your work or whatever the heck you got going, bounce, because it's really not worth it. Am I correct on that?
Absolutely. You gotta love what you do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, it's just, please trust me on this one. If you want another video about that, hit me up, because I've walked away from some jobs that I've made a lot of money on, but it just wasn't the right thing. So here we go, back at today. Boom. Pick it up. So if you're picking up what I'm laying down, so we're finally done here today. Not only finally, you don't got to, you get to. So now we head up to Los Angeles, back down to San Diego, and then we head off to Vegas. Okay, so we just get home. We got like 5-10 minutes to finish posting this video, and then we got to take a shower. Man, I need a shower. And somewhere or another, gonna grab some food, and then get back on the road and finish this day up. So we need to do the final touches on this last video we posted, and then we'll be good to go. So those times you think that you're tired and you need to take a break, now there's somebody on your heels or somebody ahead of you, like me, who's doing everything you can to get ahead of everybody else. So just think of that before you lay down and try to get comfortable, because it's not going to be effective if you don't keep working. You got to outwork everybody. All right. So woke up at 4. We're actually on the mat at 5. It's 6:30 right now, so it's only 13 and a half hours deep. We probably have another 7 hours left in our day, and so just get the cracking and keep moving. So here we go. Just push, push, push. Almost in the night. we're leaving our conference here in San Diego and we're heading off to Las Vegas. There's no more flights available, so it looks like I'm driving tonight. So I'll show you the lights and what it looks like once we get into town. So it's basically, this day started at 5 a.m. and it's probably not going to end till 2 a.m. And we'll show you that. There's Big Boy's got a fight coming up in a couple weeks. And yeah, so we're fight ready over here. And so stay tuned, because this is going to keep going and going and going. So until tomorrow night, if you didn't know, now you know. So it's official, you made it with us 24 hours. It is now 4:47 in the a.m. on Friday morning. So we started this vlog Thursday morning and woke up like 3:45. We were on the mat. We started training at 5 a.m. and periodically we went train. We went through our little guys, big guys, some group classes, all that kind of stuff. Moved around, got a haircut finally. So we were kind of all over. We went to the post office, sending out gloves and you name it. So I'm probably like a gallon deep in coffee right now. I'm gonna go hit the sack, but we're here at the T-Mobile Arena where the fight's going to take place tomorrow with Connor and Dustin. This is the trilogy, the third fight that's going to crack off. So we're gonna show you what transpired today, getting us here to Vegas, and then tomorrow we'll put some other things up and stick that in the next vlog. But if you have comments, if you have questions, if there's things you want to see, please don't hesitate to put it in the comments below and we'll get after it. But for right now, I'm going to bed. For right now, if you didn't know, now you know. So which video do you want to watch? You want to watch that video? You want to watch that video? You know, that one's really good. But on the other hand,